So, moral of the story is, what? What is our positive resolution?
I'm the master
Ah.
of my experience.
Yeah, I am the master of my experience. I create my own reality, which how many times do you hear that phrase in this work? But today, it really has power, doesn't it? It means a lot more than perhaps it did before. So, say again.
Is that good? I don't know.
I think that's good.
I am
Do you
the
have
master of
another
my
one?
experience.
Do you
No,
have
I was so glad when you said something. I was like,
Okay, I am the master of my experience.
I am the master of my experience. Yeah, I am the master of my experience. And so let's stand up and do some body work now. And put our hands on the sacrum, second chakra. All right. And just focus your attention on that chakra. And feel what it feels like if you would go through your life now being the master of your creation. Not whipped around or at the mercy of or being forced to peer pressure. Anybody know about peer pressure out there? About having to blend in, about having to do what everybody else expects you to do. And rather than being that way, like a chameleon, and tossed about and a victim of, you are the master of your own creation. So let's say that and focus on sounding into the chakra. I am the master of my creation. 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 All right, and let's take that one step further and let's see if we can come up with a movement exercise to
I like even what you're doing.
yeah,
That's very
yeah, because this is the creative center, isn't it? This is where the birthing of babies is done. This is where the birthing of ideas is done. This is where the real birthing of self comes in. So how would we express that with movement? Let's just think of some ways that we could move. Yeah, oh, I like that. And as you would say that, you would say, I am the master of my creation.
There's gotta be some hip
That's
wiggling.
beautiful. I am the master of my creation. Oh, lovely. Once again, I am the master of my creation. Ah, it feels like, see, that's muscular memory, the body memory, when you say it and put the movement to it.
What's the toning now? Is that involved?
What, the toning?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you want to just do sound instead of words? Let's try that. And what kind of movements, would you do something different?
Do I am, like we did before, or something. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, that was so beautiful.
Okay, let's just tone that feeling of being the master of one's fate. So tone that with whatever tones you feel like you want to come out and movement of any kind. Beautiful. I'm hearing some of those ooh sounds, which are sounds. I mentioned last time sounding, remember when we were doing sacred name and we were doing the vowel sounds? And Jonathan Goldman has a CD called Vocal Sounds of the Chakras. And he has an exercise that he does the I-O. And it's the same kind of thing. It goes from the root on up. And that expression of what we're expressing is that I amness in that creation process. Let's do that one, just for the heck of it. All right, here we go. Ready? I Beautiful, beautiful. And that balances the chakras. Yeah, bell sounds. Great. Okay, that's a wrap on the sacrum, you guys. And let's see what kind of a story you can come up with. Now you've got ideas to make a root story. You got some great ideas to make a sacrum story. And in just a few minutes, we're going to regroup and come back and do a solar plexus story.